Hello, my people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, it's been a long time, but that NP for charm is back. My people, them. Long time no see you. NP from charm don't come back. I am back with a lot of educative videos. So today we're going to talk about some disease where they call and say kleptomania. Yes, if you don't know, if you don't ever hear that name, kleptomania is a mental problem. Okay, a lot of people don't know about kleptomania, but as I don't see for that video, if you never watch the video, go watch the video. Wait, I don't post them before I post this video. They explain that previous video. So I go assume say you don't watch that video. So what to be kleptomania? Kleptomania is a mental problem. Mental problem. Plenty mental problem plenty mental problem plenty for the ground, like depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, all the other one them. I don't make some video before about depression. A lot of people they don't watch that one. Anxiety, schizophrenia, bipolar, a lot of mental problem. The mental problem the way they affect person in mind, make the person behave some kind of way different from the way he get for the behave, or different from the way normal person we not get that mental problem get for behave. And guess what? A lot of people get mental problem them. A lot of we, but guess what? We don't know. Either some of we will not know say the problem then they, or we need to realize and say that it's not actually problem. We just facing a normal life, but we're not problem. But anyways, so more talk about the kleptomania. What is the kleptomania? Kleptomania na something we know. It make person where it get urge for thief. Like, you don't see that kind thing where you don't ever your belly the bubble for do something until you do that thing before your mind you calm down. And so kleptomania, the kleptomania now that passion, that urge. When they say you get some urge, like you get that kind something there inside you where you must do something. If you don't do it, you had the bubble. That's what kleptomania they. And the bad thing I say for the kleptomania, the people the way they get the kleptomania, so that's why they had the bubble for inside for thief. They want thief. And then when they thief that thing, oh, they feel so good. They feel so good. You know where you don't feel good, where you don't do something where you be like superwoman, superman. That's why you feel good. And then after they don't thief that, when that thing don't enter their car, they don't enter their pocket, bam. Hi, can't see regret. Their sense they come back. Say, why achieve this thing? Wait to make them achieve this thing? Wait to make and guess what? With people where they get the kleptomania, so most of the thing they thief, and they don't even need the thing they more. As you see for that video, the patient where he come for the video, it if doctor a phone, okay. He don't even need the phone because he get own phone. He will do it with the doctor a phone. He don't even need the thing. And if he afford the thing, if he afford the phone, that's so people they will kleptomania they do. The other day the patient report say he go thief na shrimps for store. Where you retrieve that kind, why you retrieve that kind thing? The patient say no, they even choppy shrimps, and the shrimps have now one packaging where if he afford them, if he buy them, that's so most people they will kleptomania. That's what they do. They retrieve thing away. The thing they don't even make sense. Some of them don't even need that thing safe, and even some of them where they need the thing, they can afford them. They can afford to pay for it, but they will still go thief and thief them. And when they thief them, that's why they put them for plenty problem. That why we grow up, we get a lot of picking them where they get the problem. For kleptomania, what they call them say klepto, I don't ever not say kleptomania and sick, okay? Well, we should not so when we see the cam, we'll say wow, klepto the cam, anyone hide this, hide that. We make fun of them. But we now very difficult situation because the bad thing I say the people they get this sick, they know say something no be right. They know say it be wrong for thief. But guess what? They know if control, and when that time for thief come, oh my god, they must thief something, and then after they start regret. And then when they regret now, so you'll see they'll be very remorseful. They'll say they don't ever do them again. But after that, you'll see they're going to do the same thing. We don't say they go for the door. And so they would with the same thing they say they don't ever do them. And so the cycle will continue. And guess what? They don't enter depression. They don't start get other mental problem then because they don't feel focused. Some of them they lost thing, they lost friend them. Some of them they enter debt, enter some kind of terrible situation then. Because if you go thief, you thief some person in team, no be you need for pay am, or if they take you go court, they take you go police, you need for pay the thing, and then you need for pay all that kind of thing. And too, it make the person they feel depressed, they feel lonely sometimes, and they feel humiliated. So they need one commode because they fear say when they commode, first thing they go thief for public places, and then the thief not even think the way they don't need that. And then again for talk against it, the kleptomania they so since the mental illness, some people them if you run for inside their family, and then like we see for that video. That person does say he grandma be get the problem, he cause him get them. And if you want to look at so sometimes the person he papa be get them. But why? They hide them because most people they get it sick, they get the problem. They hide them, they no one talk because they fear so when they talk, people they go to laugh them or people them go to look them some way. And come on, if na me too, I go to shame too for talk say I get that kind of problem. So it take a lot for person who get the kind of problem for come out for seek for help. So what you get for do na say if you know any person who get the problem, no laugh. Okay, if you don't ever laugh any person who get the problem, even me I owe them apology because I know some people they be get the problem. I know people where they still get the problem. So now what is the problem? What you get for do? Pause. Think about the problem where the person get and think about the stress where the person they go through, you know, because of this problem. And guess what? If you get way for help them, help them. If you know if you help them, you should not quiet. Know the work I talk about. How they go thief salt the other day they thief na plantain leaf, the other day they thief this. No, you not go for you do that kind of one. No, you go for the work and they spread the thing the way they thief. Okay. So as I don't talk, that kleptomania na health problem, it need attention. You need attention. The person will get the kind of problem, he need help. Because as I talk, if you learning for some kind of situation, we don't sit down and they grow up. We see the kids if people them kill you kill. You want to see some kind of person thief. It don't make no sense. You know, it don't make no sense. But they'll beat it to take kill them because of what he eat thief. But you see the two farm, it don't make sense. And if you be in a two with the person, if you afford them. So please, on a serious note, this problem that's very serious problem. Now a rare condition, but it be very serious. And they talking about thief where person they go thief no, the one are consistent in until the person they do it almost all the time. Sometimes they cash it, sometimes they cash in. It do almost all the time. And the problem is so you run for family then. Most people they get a relative first degree relative where you get kleptomania. Some of them they already get other mental problems going on. So this one are just additional problem. And then wait if it cause them, if it be an imbalance of neurotransmitters and a chemical in that for person in the brain where you make person the function, you know, if your chemical if your brain is no balance, no way go there for you go balance. You go need some thing for help for balance and up. You need for the take either medication where it get that chemical for bring the chemical up to the level where you need them, or if you get over of the chemical for your brain, you need to take medication where it go help for reduce the chemical. And wait till I talk say no. Some of the mental problem them, even this kleptomania, it be where person get brain it be a part of lack of chemical in for person in brain where the person no get enough of the chemical or too much of the chemicals in it make and the person in the feel bad in the feel operates on a normal level. So when you get imbalance of these neurotransmitters, you go need either medication. If your own neurotransmitter they over high, you need medication for bring them down. If your own neurotransmitter they over low, you need medication for take and go up. It's a blood sugar problem. No, if your blood sugar high, you need something to bring it down. If your blood sugar low, you need something to take it up. Now, so the neurotransmitter in there. So the one neurotransmitter where it be associated with kleptomania and serotonin. Serotonin they have for control your mood, you know, make you feel some way, you be normal. If your serotonin low, it make you act, you do some kind of thing the way you not get for do you know. So part of the thing the way it will lead you to do where you not get for do now this kleptomania. So now one problem that other people they take substance, they take other thing like alcohol, all the kind of thing. You know, so where you take too much drugs, you take your brain they act right. You know, because you take things away you're not supposed to take, or you take things away you take an overdose. So it go make you go to act some kind of way. You get some kind of impulsive behavior and activity. So until one pass spam you spark. Person one light fire for that side. You did it for this side to palm you spark like kerosene. That's so impulsive behavior. That kind your blood is high. You just do things that you need to think. Yes. So if you get all these things that be associated, that's so you go to cause you for the impulsive behavior. Where one of the impulsive behavior then be na shoplifting, stealing, such as seen in kleptomania. Okay, and then another thing we will talk about na the kleptomania dey. So as I don't talk, it will run for family day. So you used to hear person to say, that girl might maybe the thief, the one even, and so it run for family day. So if you don't identify any family where they get that kind of problem, please, I beg, don't be that thing for God. They should not laugh, they talk to this. No, you get for take an easy with the people them and try for see how after you don't watch the video, make sure you try for see how you feel help them. Okay, and then as I don't talk about the thing, the way the cause and the symptoms them and how you feel do for treat them. And the next thing, unfortunately, no specific medication no dey for treat the problem, but medication then they will if it help you for calm you down if you dey high or impulsive way you need to make a good thief. And then if you take any drugs or anything, any medication, the way it make you really get the urge for thief, you get for talk for your doctor because they need for change some of your medication there. Or if you take medication where it make you be impulsive, they need for talk for your doctor for kind of stabilizer medication there, so that this impulsivity no will lead you to start klepto start stealing. Okay, so and then another thing, they say they will give you medication. Then doctor, they will give you medication where it will help you for calm the for balance your neurotransmitters, and if not the neurotransmitter that they cause a problem, for stabilize you and for kind of like keep you away from doing this act where if it make you enter serious problem. And then they fit do therapy, psychotherapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, when I say they help you. Psychiatrist or nurse practitioner or counselor or psychologist will give you some exercise and for do am, for tell you something for do am. It will help for reset your brain. Where that way you want to do some bad thing, it will help you for think about something good. Basically, psychotherapy, they replace negative thoughts and behaviors with positive ones. So if it to say, okay, if you start feeling say you want thief, just come on, go for a walk. Or if you start feeling say you want thief, imagine yourself say if you thief, what go happen? Imagine and say, oh my God, if they catch me now, they will beat me, kill them. But you imagine it will help you for refrain from stealing. It will help you for no thief. And then they will give you a lot of exercises a day. So other one that they just help you for replace that, like redirect you, help you for relax, so that when you start feel that anxiety or the urge for thief, do it will help for relax your mind. So my people, basically, as I talk, this thing a very serious thing. If you know any person, you or any person where you go through the kind of problem, no laugh, no nothing for laugh, na serious thing. Of course, sometimes anyway, the funny way you say person thief something way it don't make no sense. It the funny you nothing for laugh. Even myself, sometimes they used to funny me at the laugh, but honestly, na serious problem. So if you or any person get problem like the one, if you don't the thief where you know if you control them, I beg, if I'm for seek help, go for any doctor where go for any healthcare provider where tell them the problem, and they go try for see how they feel help you. If you know any person where you get the problem, or if you where you watch the video you get the problem, if you don't know how to ask for help, contact me. My Facebook name, Mami Abby. Contact me and I go see how I feel help you. Again, this is that MP from Charm. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Just use this video. You don't know who will be help with this video. You don't know who you go help for educate with this video. Like my Facebook, follow me on Mami Abby on Facebook, and then my YouTube page now, that MP from Charm. I will type out with the link, and then stay tuned for more educative videos. Bye bye.